Welcome, welcome, welcome. Debs Cooper, global stressologist. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Let's crack on. Thank you for joining me today when I'm going to talk about. Now, I'm going to talk about pity parties. Basically, pity parties and why pity parties keep you stuck and how to clearly break through about them without the drama and the chaos. But I have to giggle because it was actually when I was putting together this title, I wanted to put pity party in there and it wouldn't let me. I was like, why pity keeps you stuck? So why pity party keeps you stuck is actually what I'm going to talk about today. So thank you for joining me as I am back here in New Zealand. Woohoo! Here we go. Let me know if you're here watching a replay or if you're here live would be awesome. Just hashtag replay would be super helpful. Thank you. The notes today I'm going to give you all the strategies are in no particular order. So grab your note-taking device, pen, pencil, whatever that takes, because they are solid strategies that will 100% get you through if you want to get rid of this pity party. If you want to get rid of it. Now, guess what the first one is? Guess what the first strategy I'm going to give you is actually spot it. If you spot it, you got it. So you actually have to spot the pity party pattern. As soon as you can spot it, that just makes a massive difference instead of the old pity party, woe is me. I'm sure we've all had pity parties. I've had a couple even just this week. Woe is me, woe is me, woe is me. Oh, and everything and you just get confirmation bias that everything else is just going to rubbish for you. And you're like, of course, because I'm in this pity party mood. But let's just crack on. So, when I talk about the signs of this, you can hear yourself saying, why me? Why me? Why me? Or you're blaming others, or you're recycling old excuses like it always happens to me. You know those ones. You can hear those people. If it's not you, I'm sure it is a little bit of you, but if it's not you, you can hear those people. So I had a discussion with a lady earlier this week, and she said that her client had missed her payment. And instead of actually going, hey, are you okay? What's going on? She actually jumped into, I'm never respected. People always take advantage of me. I'm not good enough. Did I not provide a service? And the whole questioning process just went absurdly insane. And it was like a marathon run in a sprint cycle. So has that resonated with you? So the resolution for this is I want you, when I talked about spot the pity pattern, you're going to write down the repeating pity party sentences you catch yourself saying. So just write them down. Write down the repeating pity party sentences that catch yourself that you keep saying. Because once you can actually see that, the awareness is there and it can absolutely break the trance of where you're going. Then once you've written it down, you're going to ask yourself, is this helping me move forward or keeping me stuck? Is this helping me move forward or keeping me stuck? Now, it's a pretty simple question. You don't have to think over and over and over, is it helping me move forward or not? Yes, no, maybe. And maybe it's actually yes, but you don't want to see it. Just let you know. So is it helping you move forward or keeping you stuck? I can tell you the answer now. It's keeping you stuck. But we'll let you find that one out for yourself. I won't jump into that one. The next strategy I'm going to give you is to reframe the story. Now, when I talk about reframe the story, it means, so when I think about this, you're retelling a challenge with all loss, no gain, no balance, and you're focusing on what went wrong. Yeah. Or focusing on those things you didn't do, or you're focusing on the negative over the positive. So something like you didn't get the job you wanted. The story escalates into that running marathon is I'm not good enough. Instead of actually noticing the growth, the experience, or the redirection process that you're in right now. So when you're reframing the story of I'm not good enough, when you reframe that, you're going to ask, where did I gain strength or wisdom from this exact situation? Where did I gain strength or wisdom from this exact situation? And from that, you're to write between 3 and 8 benefits of where you did gain strength or wisdom from the exact situation. This alone turns the poor me into power me. Just this turns into poor me to power me. Oh, imagine that. Just from anything 3 to 8. 3 to 8. Where did I gain strength or wisdom from this exact situation? Oh, okay. I'll do my one on that one today because I woke up with something that was a little bit going on. The other one I'm going to say here is you're going to anchor into action. Anchor into action. So this is when you actually freeze or you overthink or you procrastinate or any of those things, and you're doing this instead of making a move. We know this one. Instead of actually making a move, you can see this. So you could have a breakup with someone. You sit in the bed replaying the story over and over and over again, scrolling socials and doing nothing. And you're also, when you're scrolling socials, you're also getting the confirmation bias that, oh, all I get now on my feed, my social feed, is separations and they should have done better and all of this. Because social media is a curse and a blessing, I'm just going to say from that. But you know those ones when that happens, you know, and when I'm talking about a breakup, not just an intimate breakup, well, you know, an intimate breakup, but also a breakup for a friendship, a breakup with a client, a breakup with a colleague, a breakup with your favorite coffee person who's going away, or your hairdresser or anything like that. Yes, that's me talking to my hairdresser. He's just disappearing on me soon. But the resolution to this, the resolution to get yourself out of this is take one aligned step. Take one aligned step that serves your highest value. Even a small one, even just a small one. And that could be call a friend. It could be write a plan. It could be do a task that helps you move forward. It could be doing a task that helps you move forward and whatever that is. And when I say that, just going to whip over here. And when I say that, what this does is it actually breaks the pity loop. It instantly breaks the pity loop. And when we think about the pity loop, it is definitely a hardballed one to be part of. It's definitely a hardballed one to be part of. The other one I'm going to talk about is don't take anything personally or life seriously. Don't take anything personally or life seriously. Now, I'm sure you hear me say that all the time. So there's, excuse me, the side, excuse me, I don't know if you can hear that cough, but pardon me. Just let me take a moment of my glitter. When you take everything personally, the signs are you assume everything is about you. Everything is about you. And when you get a setback, because it's just a word, setback, they actually feel heavier than they are. They feel heavier than they are. So it could be that somebody doesn't even reply to a message and you decide that they must be upset with you. When in reality, they're just busy. Who's had that? Who said that? I actually had that one yesterday. I went to a message to a lady who I know, and I felt she'd been avoiding me for nearly a couple of months. And then finally she said she's really busy and she's doing this. And I was like, okay, it's not me. So, hello, I did the pity party. I did the old, what have I done? What have I done? So the beautiful part, the beautiful resolution for this is actually to pause and remind yourself, this is not personal. You can even say it to yourself. This is not personal. This is not personal. It's neutral until I give it meaning. Imagine if you said that aloud. This is not personal. It's neutral until I give it a meaning. Now, you can add humor. You can laugh at the drama that that you brought into it. You can do whatever it is. But just know that this is not personal. It's neutral until I give it meaning. Ooh, how does that feel? Yeah, that feels quite great. Well, for me it works. Don't know where that thumb thing came from. The other one is the why me. When you're shifting from why me instead of why me, and why as a whiny, why me instead of what's next. When we go into the why me, the whiny pity party, to what's next, it can instantly just shift. So the things like this means you catch yourself looping in self-pity questions. Why does this always happen to me? Why can't I get a break? I'm always in the past. I'm not moving forward. Everyone else gets opportunities. I don't get them. You know those ones. Could be you missed out on a business opportunity and you spent weeks asking what did I do? Why did this go wrong? I thought I had this. Instead of actually creating a new plan and throwing yourself into removing yourself from blame rather than progress. So you're going to replace the why me with what's next. Why me? Why me? You can hear yourself whine. I can even hear myself whine. Ugh. Why me to what's next? And this alone just flips your focus from the past to what's possible. Just flips it from what's possible. This is where we're going. And you're going to write down 3 small next steps that you can do right now that can align with your values. 3 small next steps you can do right now that are going to align with your values. And we know your values is what's important to you. And knowing that momentum dissolves pity every time. Momentum dissolves pity every time. Oh, how does that feel? Yeah. Yep. Momentum dissolves pity every time. The next strategy I'm going to give you is glitter. Glitter, glitter, glitter. Glitter bomb. Do what lights you up. You'll notice that you will, when you're not lit up, everything feels heavy. You're abandoning your life. You're actually just doing woe is me again. Your creativity is stuck when you're in pity, and everything feels just blah. Just I'm going to say brown, but I can't say brown. Everything just feels grey and blah. The grey skies outside. There's nothing, no spark going on. So it could be as simple as you miss the beach walk or your dance class or your coffee catch up because you're not in the mood. Any of those things, you're just like, no, I can't be bothered. Someone rings you and like, no, I'm not going to answer. No, I'm not in the mood. We all know those ones. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. So these are the tips that are going to help you through this. You're going to ask yourself, what made me feel alive as a kid? What did I love to do as a kid? What did I love to do as a kid? What are those things? Go outside. Put on lipstick. Put on perfume. Whatever that is. Dance in your undies. Dance in your undies. Maybe that one could stay inside or in your backyard where no one can see you. Just any of those things. Just do whatever it is that lights you up. You can watch one of my previous videos or listen to one of my podcasts. Anything that's going to spark a shift. And even better, you can schedule a glitter bomb call with me. 20 minutes and I can find out what lights you up, and the energy can shift a lot faster when you choose inspiration over pity. Yeah, I said that. And the last one I'm going to give you is pretty simple. It's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. You are not alone. Debs Cooper, Global Stressologist, is here. You think you're isolated. You think nobody's going to understand. You think that's pity's strongest trick. You think those things. No one's going to know. You sit with stress instead of reaching out for perspective. You sit there and it just gets heavier and heavier and heavier. So I want you to know that I'm here for you. I'm here for you, to support you, to challenge that mindset thinking. Even saying that you're stuck breaks the illusion of aloneness. So the key is to you actually to reach out. Because when you're sitting in that space, it can be a lonely space and other people don't understand. Other people don't understand because they've got their own journey on where they're going. So in thinking what I've shared today with why pity party, got my party in there, pity party keeps you stuck and how to break free without the drama. If anything hit home today for you, you'll know when it hit home. Just know this. I don't just talk about stress, pity patterns and mindset shifts. I actually live it. I live it, I breathe it, I teach it, I help thousands break free from it. I am the world's only global stressologist. My inspiration is showing you how to dissolve the weight that keeps you stuck. Now, it's not just the physical weight, it's the mental weight. And when we can dissolve that, I can step you into your clarity, your certainty, and your freedom. your clarity, your certainty, and your freedom. My role here is to remind you, you don't have to do this alone. And you don't have to stay in the cycle. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to stay in the cycle. So when you're ready to take the next step, I've got you. I'm here for you. And the next step is book a glitter bomb call with me. Book a glitter bomb call with me. If you can't get into my diary, drop me a message and say, can't find a time. Let me know. I'm currently on a 7-day course. Dr. Demartini from the Demartini Institute's got his prophecy. He's doing his very last prophecy. So I've just whipped off here to come live to you as I go back on there. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you. Book that call. You know the question I'm going to ask you. Are you playing the game of life to the fullest? And after listening today, what is the highest priority action step you're going to do today? What is the highest priority action step you're going to do today that's going to help you achieve your inspiration? What is that highest priority action step you're going to do today to achieve your inspiration? So drop that in the chat. Let me know. That would be awesome. Awesome. That's Debs Cooper, Global Stress Ultra, signing off on why pity party keeps you stuck and how to break free from the drama. Thanks for having me. I will see you next time on the next live video. Thanks very much. Bye.